In this exercise tutorial, I'm going to be taking you through how to do a single arm dumbbell row. There's a couple of variations of how to do this. I'm going to go through both. I'm not here to debate which one I think is better or worse, but choose which one you prefer. Maybe try them both out and see what you think. So I've got the dumbbell ready here. I've also got my bench ready. And what people often get confused with is the initial setup. What hand and leg goes onto the bench? Now, to make it easy, think whatever side you're rowing with. So for example, I'm going to row with my right side to start off with. The opposite side, so my left side, both my knee and my hand are going to be in contact with the bench. If I was rowing with my left hand, my right knee and my right hand are going to be on the bench. So left knee, left hand goes on the bench. There's two different hand placements that you can do. You've got this palm flat position, or alternatively, and I'll show you closer on the camera, you've got more of a flatter position with the hand. So someone that maybe has osteoarthritis, arthritis, or a pre-existing wrist injury is going to much prefer this as opposed to this, okay? So I'll show you that setup. I want the wrist directly below my shoulder. I also want this dumbbell below my shoulder. And also notice how I've got this right leg not in a position where it's close to the bench, it's actually quite far out. The reason for this is when I come into my rows, I've got lots of space here to do my rows, as opposed to if I'm more narrow, I'm actually not going to have enough range of motion. So leg comes out, back's nice and straight, chin down, looking down. Notice how I don't just row up, I row up and into the body. So I'm coming in, elbow is finishing just outside my body. So I'm trying to tuck that elbow in when I'm doing each repetition. And I'm squeezing at the top of the motion and slowly controlling the weight down until it's below my shoulder. Once you've repeated for your desired amount of repetitions, you can then do the opposing side. Now, the second variation is as opposed to coming into this position, coming up and then finishing here, some people like to really come down. It's up to you whether you want to do that. You'll have a little bit more rotation through the spine as you come down into that extra range of motion. However, choose both, see what you think, and then go from there and pick the one you prefer. Now, of course, when you do the opposing side, so I've just done my right side, right knee, right hand on the bench, left leg this time is going to be the one that comes out. I've got the dumbbell underneath the position of my shoulder. I'm keeping my elbow in as I row up and slowly control the weight back down. Once you've repeated for your desired amount of sets and repetitions, you've done your first dumbbell row. Now, single arm dumbbell rows, a lot of people that are doing them may have one side that's stronger than the other. Let's say, for example, you start off with your weaker side, you're going for 15 repetitions, and you get to 11 and you go, uh-oh, I can't get to 15. That's going to be better than if you start with your stronger side, get to 15, and then realize you can't do it with the weaker side. So start off with your weaker side first, whichever side you think that may be. Do your repetitions, that's when you're going to have the most energy, and then repeat whatever repetitions you get to on your stronger side. And over time, that imbalance will even itself out.